Oh, hello, hello. Hello, Ivory. How's it going? Chat disconnected. Did the internet go down? It's back up. Hello? Hello, does this work? Oh my god, I'm going to. Hi. Okay, it's working. Okay, that's good, that's good. Oh, my back hurts. My goodness. Apologies as I get adjusted. Oh, it's always so much harder when I. It's so much harder when I want to sit on the couch. But it's more comfy. It's comfy. Listen, I don't want to be streaming right now. I want to be writing. Um, I discovered with Glee that Ohio there exists the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Quite obsessed with racing ever since I came out of FNAF security breach with an interest in Roxy and her character. Huh. Neat. I don't know if anyone can hear me. Um, Marco. You can even hit the button if that helps. The little heart button. I just can't tell. It looks like chat is broken on my end. Okay? Okay, I can see. Okay. It looks like it blipped out for a sec. Must have been a bit ago. Thank you. Oh my god, I'm exhausted, guys. Um, I was working on writing. I was working on writing earlier. And yeah, I work on writing every day. I'm working on volume 8 now. Just started it basically. Of Pretty Mouth. Not Pretty Mouth. Volume 8 of Pretty Mouth. Could you imagine? No, volume 8 of The Magpie. So that's exciting. I spent most of my day trying to fix a cat fountain, and I did. Proud to say there was a rock jammed in the motor. Don't know how they got that in there. But they did. Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm a little more. I'm a little frazzled, as per usual. Um. So you wish to write at the moment? Is there anything wrong with doing a writing stream? Yes. Yes, there is. Writing streams never work out. For one, I can't talk while I write because it's just too much focus. And for two, I can't really stream anything I'm writing because it'd be extreme spoilers. I get so focused when I do writing. Also, I need to get art done anyways, so it's okay. I can take 2 hours of my day to hang out with you guys. It's fine. Will I complain? Yes. But am I happy? Yes. It's the duality of life, you know? Looks like I'm working on this. Just working on the borders. I've done writing streams before. They're just not very engaging. It is what it is. How's the comic not a spoiler, but the script is? Because the script is like 8 volumes, is on volume 8, and I'm drawing volume 1. I don't know. I can also like okay, here's multiple reasons why the script is spoilers. For one, I tend to write like very explicitly in the script. Like I'll be like, oh, like if there's like a huge spoiler that's gonna happen later on, multiple chapters ahead, I'll still write it in my script. I'll be like, oh, make sure that this looks like this so that it foreshadows this huge event that's gonna come up. I do that a lot. When you look at a script, you see the whole thing pulled out. Also, scripts are kind of boring to look at, be real. Scripts are boring to look at unless you're looking for spoilers. And that's exactly what I don't want. The music thingy is wrong. Patricia's action is sad. Oh no! Ugh. I have to get up to do that, though, and my butt hurts. I'll get to it, okay? I will attribute the music correctly. Just give me a sec here. I'll be good. I'll get up. I'm a good boy. Do me being ethical and correct. Citing my sources, like a good boy. H-bomb would be happy with me. There we go. Oh. Yeah, my back is sore. I don't know what I did. I'm now designing speedways and racetracks in my world. Very cool. Ursula's working really hard at getting the print file ready for Ice Beiju. It's still doing its thing. Whew, my goodness. Loads of fun there. Fun where? Designing. Oh, I asked if you were having fun, didn't I? Oh, it's amazing how I immediately forget things like that. My brain is a sieve. My brain is a sieve that does not keep the noodles well. It's just white. I think it's white background there. Okay, that's fine for now. I just wanted to finish what I was doing. Now it's back to doing the whites as per usual. I'm getting a headache. I don't even know. I'm falling apart. Stream's barely started and I'm already falling apart. Oh right, we finished the kiss last night and then I kept drawing without you guys for a little bit. Actually, I think I was drawing this morning because Ursula was taking forever. She was setting up her like Pikmin because we play Pikmin Bloom and we were gonna go on a walk. So she was setting that up, but she also was gonna read what I'd written. So she had my book, so I couldn't do any writing. So I did a little bit of coloring while I waited. Sorry to say, guys, I did some without you. Hope you forgive me. Oh, hi, Multi. What you doing? You better not be peeing on that. That's a beautiful little bed. Damn cat. The dogs all got a bath today. It was bath day for the puppies. They all got to dry on the porch together. Oh, she's making biscuits. Okay. I don't think she's gonna pee. I think she's making biscuits. I think she's gonna sleep there. That's fine. That's valid. Just don't want her to pee on the cat bed. We aren't here to watch you drawing. I was joking. It's okay. I always draw without you guys. Yeah, we're here to hang out and have fun. Pretty Mouth updated today, which is something. Everyone wants Evan to apologize, like, oh no. Oh no, you guys in for a treat next week. Because he's totally apologizing. I went to bed early last night too. I was just so tired after streaming. I think I just have a bit of a sleep deficit. Oh my god, this tiny land. Oh, it's itty bitty. Teeny tiny. Sorry, I went to space there. Oh my god, I'm so out of it. I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna try my best, guys. It's all we can expect. Every time, I guess. It's also my throat's kind of sore too. I think it's because the weather's been changing a bunch. You looking at chat? Yeah. What's everyone else up to? If there is anyone else, I don't know. I forget who's here. Oh, right, Tuesday's here. Tuesday and Ivory is here. And Ivory is working on oh my god. Why am I already so tired? Oh my god. It's all falling apart, guys. You're here. Oh, hi, Victoria. Hello. Oh. Critique streams coming up. My gosh. Always stuff to happen. It's a bunch of writings that I have to read for critique stream, which is exciting. Still working on Big Commission. I hope it doesn't take you forever. Hope you get to see the other side of it sometime soon. It's like Ursula with the print file, just taking up all the time. It's the first time I have ever drawn my two main characters together. That's exciting. It takes a long time before the 9-point characters meet each other. They're all on such separate little thingies. They're all on their own adventure. My eyes are watering. Oh my god. Ugh. Sorry, let me just sniffle into the mic. Do you ever wish you could have a whole team of writers? No. Artists, yes. Writers, no. I think we've talked about something like this before. I like being the main guy. I have trouble giving up writing control. Nuh-uh. What we nuh-uh-ing? The more writers have, the more disjointed your project can become. Generally a bad sign. It's too many cooks in the kitchen kind of thing. I think being like a showrunner is like a whole other beast. You know? Yeah, I'm too much the guy who writes all the thing. I feel like a new show came out recently, like 11 writers, and you could really tell. I wonder which one it was. Yeah. It can definitely be felt if there's not like it takes a lot to make something cohesive with a bunch of people working on something like that. It's the warrior cat's problem, right? Especially if you fight over continuity. I wish I had another artist to work with, though. Yeah, having another artist is great. I think it's because art has a lot more tasks to it that aren't creative in the same way. That aren't like as not like I guess like No, I think it's like creative. There's like less creative license that you can kind of do as an artist. It's a lot easier to it's like animating, you know, doing the in-betweens. There's a lot of work like that for artists that isn't necessarily directing the ship, so to speak. Whereas with writing, there's very little that isn't consequential. Because all of it comes together to form kind of a cohesive thing. I always think of like writing, like with writing in comics, like you're a director, whereas like with art, it feels like you're the actor, you know? Ursula is my actor. My actress. Actrice. I think more writers helps if you're going for something more focused on comedy. It can be useful to have people to bounce off of. I think it's good to have people to bounce off of, like, across the board. Like, that's the whole point of, like, beta readers and stuff. But, like, at the end of the day, like, there's someone who makes all the decides. I guess. It's kind of what I think. I don't think it's inherently bad. I think there's people who can pull it off and have a good time with it. I'm just not one of those people. The one time that like I was working with someone else for some writing stuff, it did have a lot of Just work that needed done that was very it was just writing like basically NPC dialogue stuff, you know, like it's still writing, but it's not as consequential, and I don't have time to write all of it. It was for a thing that's probably never gonna come out, but it was fun. It's a fun little experiment because it was ridiculously huge, and that's why I needed help with it. But they're too busy, and that's fine. I want the camaraderie and bounciness. More art help would probably be more practical, but it can be intimidating to write the scripts. Yeah, something like The Simpsons makes sense because you're kind of like, it's not like a overarching really long story. Like episodic stuff, that's fine because you kind of create a toy box and then everyone plays in it and you work together on it. Like that feels similar to like doing like anthology projects where like you're writing in the same world but not necessarily linking everything together. Like it's like one of those stories where everything like resets at the beginning when it comes to The Simpsons and stuff. You got someone who didn't fit kind of the art style you were going for. Yeah, that can happen. I don't think like everyone is ready to like completely give up art control. Ursula's way more. I think it's just, I don't know, you do it long enough and you just want stuff out. That's why I'm allowed to draw now. I was allowed the keys to the Artmobile. Yeah, I think there's just like a lot of practical things like other artists can help you with. Because even just like laying down like flats or like formatting the panel, the actual panels, like even if you just have like the thumbnail all done. Outside of comedy, do you think a lot of writers can lead to issues with story inconsistency? I'm talking about shows that actually have a plot to be clear. I don't know. I'd have to like look at the examples out there. I think it can be done. I think it's kind of like, you know, like movies, right? Movies aren't done by one person, right? They're like everyone's got little bits going on, right? So like I think you just need someone like strong. I think you just need someone in a leadership role, and you need to like keep the story Bible good. I think part of it with comics is like I just don't see the appeal of an artist just because, or a writer, just because it's so easy to write comics. Like just practically speaking, at least for me, like it just like I can knock out like 2 volumes in a weekend once I have all the ideas out, you know? And like maybe getting the ideas from people would be fine, but just yeah. I think it's like like how anything is. Like the more people, the more likely there is going to be problems, but that doesn't mean that it's inherent, right? Yeah, like if you have a team that gels together, I think you just end up like with more links in the chains, there's more chance for like weakness among the links, drama to occur. That's why I could never be in a poly relationship myself. It just feels like too many. Unless we really gelled. Like I like never say never on that kind of thing, you know? But at the same time it just feels unlikely. Easy, huh? I can't say I relate. I'm sorry. I the the thinking and stuff is hard. It's like the actual like thinking it out and planning stuff is hard, but actually sitting down and like making pages, like writing them, they just like really they just go noom out of my soul. Um cuz like a comic page is like 20 words, you know? Like it takes 8 hours to read all of Avo, the books of Avo, book one. It takes 8 hours. It is an 8 hour read on my my what's it? My text to speech. Magpie to read all 4 volumes or whatever is like 3 hours. You know, like, and that's including me yammering on about nonsense. It's like 6 hours to read all of 9 Point. Okay, for some reason YouTube just started your stream at the beginning. So I've been sitting here at the starting soon page thinking you didn't even go live yet. Oh my god. You were probably I was saying things to you. That's funny. Why did I think her mouth is an eye and her chin is a snoot? Huh. I don't know. Oh. Do you guys find it hard to like write dialogue? Like what is it about writing scripts that's hard? What's the difficulty? My dog is crying downstairs. I could help her. Will I? No. I will help her after the stream. She was bugging me. She got in trouble. I forget why. She stopped digging under the porch, which is good. Not porch, shed. I believe in my case it is the struggle to figure out what I am doing. Oh, wow. No matter how many outlines I create, I seem to have to pantster my way through the actual script. Yeah, I do. I pants my way through the scripts. I just never find comic scripts need as much editing. I don't know. It's just like, it's all vibes. I'm always pretty happy with what I've gotten down by like 2 or 3 drafts. 2 or 3 drafts, and I'm like, good. Oh, there's one scene I wrote, and I just want to see it drawn. It's so cute. Oops. I'm good at filling in plot holes and coming up. I'm just catching up to what you've been saying, and for me, the whole time you said writing comics is easy. True. I'm good at filling implied plot holes and coming up for solutions or explanations for why story events happen. Yeah. And there, I have the problem figuring out scenes, where to tell what and with what picture, what makes an image significant and meaningful, what about perspective best tells the story. I guess I kind of will think about that stuff while writing, but like I don't, unless I have like something really in mind, I tend to just leave it really vague until Ursula goes and does the thumbnailing. What will slow me down is like plotting, because I don't like to sit down and make plot decisions, and sometimes it takes a long time. It usually happens when I'm not writing more than it happens when I'm actually sitting and trying to write. And then when it comes to like actually writing, it can be hard to like I can get stuck trying to like get down the right dialogue tree, I guess, in a way. Where it's like I know where I want this to go, and I need to make sure all the words end up the right way so that we go down the right tree. That can take me a bit sometimes, especially if like I have something really important I want to say, and I want to make sure I get onto that right path. And then sometimes it doesn't happen, and I'm like, you know what? It wasn't meant to be. Maybe in my next draft it'll make it in. These later drafts of Magpie are ending up so different from like the original, but it's fine. I didn't like where the original was going, so it's gonna be a little janky. But I'm doing my darndest. And you'll see it 12 years from now when it finally gets drawed. I don't make proper scripts, so all I really am doing is editing dialogue or rearranging panels sometimes. The annoying thing is that I know internally the first draft is messy, and I will have to revise it. The perfectionist creature in my head is like, no, I need to get this right on try one. Yeah. Yeah. That'll get you. I have a creature in my head that just tells me it's perfect already. And they're frequently wrong. It's annoying, because then I come back to it and I'm like, oh, this is not what I thought I wrote. Other times I come back and I'm like, Jesus Christ, this pops off. Or Ursula's like, whoa, this is amazing. And I'm like, it's garbage. This is not going where I want it to go. With me, the script is like, this is okay, but it could be better, and I think of a specific word or phrase that would make it perfect. But I put down sometimes and come back until I think of what that is. Yeah, the hardest part for me is always just like plot stuff. Like there's I'm really stuck on Avo right now, like book 2. No, book 3. Book 3 I'm stuck on like what I want to do to fix it. And it just kind of simmering in the background until eventually I'm sure I'll feel like writing it and it'll all come out good. Other times I sit on it like that and it's not helpful. Like I sat on book 2 forever. But I'm happy with book 2. It's book 3. Book 3 is being a little bitch. Not behaving good. Oops. Other times with like comics specifically, like I don't want to finish because then it's like, oh, now I have to wait. Now I have to wait to see it. And now it's like over, you know? And they miss it. No surprises anymore. And then I end up rewriting it anyways. Because I get bored of the script. Book 3 kind of a brat to be honest. It really is. The perfection creature in your head is shockingly imperfect. Goddamn perfection creature. So far, I'm going with is writing a not perfect proto draft, which I started in Ohio. Just finishing the first volume from the start to finish once. That's all I need to see what it looks like from beginning to end. Yeah, I'm terrible at outlining. It never pays off for me. Like I do very small amounts of outlining and I usually end up just veering off course immediately. It's helpful to get like things like kind of moving in my brain, but but that's where it begins and ends. What I do is I have a loose outline of events. It wouldn't even be written down, but someone asked me to do it at some point, and I only solidify them once the scene is coming up. It makes it so I can change things without having to edit much. All in me head. Yeah, I'm one of those people. Yeah. Whew. Sorry I keep yawning, my goodness. I'm really confused about what is her neck and what is hair. It's like, is this her neck? That feels wrong. It's like that? What if he has a hairy neck? It's for this one page? Yeah, maybe. This feels right. I don't know. Don't know. This face. Tomorrow is Tuesday, which is Avo Day. Exciting. Shut the door on Evan's face. I forgot what's happening in the update. I don't know. There's not much going on in Avo in general, so it's very slow. It's weird because it's not written to be a comic, so it just goes really long. There's a little too much sitting around and talking. Someone gave me that critique and I was like, how dare you? And then the more I think about it, I'm like, yeah, kind of. Maybe a little bit. So it's more active in the next book. It's hard. Setup is hard. Miss Twiggy is on a bad date. That's true, she is. Dawn Danes. Swear it is on Tapas? Yeah. I know that. I just don't know at what point in the bad date we are in. Like, I don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. I'll probably get one comment on Webtoon. 2 if I'm lucky. But, you know, it's better than nothing. And then, I guess, 9-point updates on Comic Fury as well. We're almost out of the Ursula pages. Yeah, September. The first 2 weeks of September, and then it's my pages. And we're into my art. That's crazy. I think the date will still be ongoing. I think so. I think it ends in October. I think it's a long ways away before the date ends. It's a long, awful date. Oh, the awful ones always are. Time flies when you're having fun. And it drags when you're not. You know? I don't know what the opposite of that phrase is. Oh. Oh my god, can all these scenes stop having so much snow? Could they just chill out? Huh? Oh, I forgot. I forgot to say this yesterday. But make sure to like the stream. I forgot to say it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, me. I let you down. Oh, God. Like, then my dog yelled one time, and then she just stopped. She gave up really quick. She's like, well, guess I die here. Got 1 hour left before I go to bed. Same. Whoa, crazy. What are you up to? Trying to kick into Turbo Gear realistically could finish the page tonight. And working on pages. I see. I mean, after this, I'll probably write. I usually write at night. I'm into the good part. One of these days, I'm gonna come on stream. I'm gonna be like, I finished writing all of the Magpie, and you guys are gonna be like, whoa. And then that'll be it. I don't know what I'll do after that. I don't know what to do with my life. Oh my god, the Roomba fell down the stairs again today. It fell down a little bit, and then I tried to save it, like pick it up, and I ended up having it go all the way down the stairs, and it left a huge dent in our floor. So, hopefully one day when Ursula has a job, we can get the floors replaced. That'd be cool. Congrats on finishing Magpie. Yeah, that is today, my friend. Drawing a comic in a dark room. That's valid. The vacuum is fine. The floor is not fine. I mean, it's not horrible. We have dents like that in other places in the house. It just sucks. Our floor is really shitty. Our house is very, like, leaning. Very uneven. It's a very uneven floor. Invincible Roomba? For real. She's a trooper. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? I love when I do that. Spend all my time. It's wild seeing the style change that happens with the characters. What are the notable changes? Trixie's hair gets so big. It just grows. And then her eyes get really simplified. I think in general, everyone's eyes get simplified, but she gets like these eyes. So you get these little like cute eyes. She's got very specific, like she loses like her bottom lashes more often. I find like Amanda just gets refined. I think Trixie's hair got toned down a little bit because it was getting, she's missing her bow, because it was getting crazy. Margie looks cuter. Ursula's style just gets cuter throughout. Finch gets cuter. Because early on it's really sketchy and like her hair is way smaller. I guess she kind of has the eyelash thing going on, but it's way more pronounced. She got her locks. Gotta get her locks under control, that's true. Because some of it's just normal refinement that happens. I think Ursula's saying it's also because she switches drawing programs later on. Because she moves into Procreate, and I find once she's in Procreate, she zooms in a lot more, I think. And her shading and cross hatching changes. I feel like it's not as crazy as like the changes that like Pretty Mouth goes through. Pretty Mouth has like such distinct phases. It's just like, especially like the very beginning into not volume 2. I don't think it's volume 2 that... No, I think it might be. Maybe? No. It's just like the opening. The prologue is really different from the opening, and then the opening is really different from the later bits, and then everything gets really wonky for a while, and then it never stops. Kind of ends in a wonky era. I can't tell if my style got cuter or uglier. I don't know. I can't tell either. I don't. I don't know. I haven't seen your style. Does Ursula review it? I don't really pay attention to the later half of the critique stream. I'll be real. I check out. I don't actually know. Do you go on the critique? I forget. I don't even know. Not even skill-wise, just whether or not the characters are ugly more often or not. That's fair. I think Ursula's got cuter because she became a graphic designer. I think she does a lot of graphic designy things. Ursula reviews it when they have enough pages to feel justified in submitting it. So I submit every 6 months. That's fair. Whew. Yeah, there's an art segment to the critique streams. Yeah. Well, I know there's an art segment. I just didn't know if... I don't know who is on it. You know? That's Ursula's problem. I'm the one who tells you guys to submit a week before so that I can read everything the hours before the stream. Because I put it off. And then I find out that I don't have access to your files. I have to be like, hey, I haven't looked at your files at all, and I'm just realizing that I cannot access them. Oopsies. Oopsie doopsie. Ursula gets to experience my style whiplash. You whiplashing her? How dare you? These are some of the most lazy snowpoffs ever, Gary. Like, I can't even tell which are the footprints and what are snowpoffs. Like, are these supposed to be snowpoffs? You telling me that those are poffs? Get rid of those. What even is this? Get rid of that. The audacity of these poffs, for real. Get out of my sight. Oh, I forgot about Chris. Having a real one. He's just having a real one. God, I haven't written about Chris in forever. Holy shit. Oops. That's one thing. I always forget some plot lines. That's the main thing I do in that gets added in editing. It's like I forget a plot line, but then it's easy to like add it if it's kind of adjacent. It's easy to weave it in. Unless it's not, then it isn't easy. If I forgot something major, that can be a problem. But usually it's pretty easy to just add it in post. Whew. Today, me and Ursula were debating whether or not Finch is a bad person. And I was saying that she is a Finch apologist, because she is. She's like, but Finch is baby. I was like, at least I know that Dad is a bad person, you know? At least I'm willing to admit it. I hope Chris's weird elf hat gets explained at some point. I think it's just like a toque he's wearing like real low. When I finally call a hat a toque in Magpie, and it's like confirmed Canada. Canada confirmed. A beanie. Do you support women's rights and women's wrongs? No. I do not support. Wait. I support the right for women to be wrong, but I don't support them in being wrong, you know? I will agree that she is not as bad as Dada, but that's a really low bar. She's the number 3 worst person in... Worst human person, okay? The worst human in Magpie. Like, she's the 3rd worst. As much as Ursula does not want this to be true. Okay, I guess it's debatable, a debatable 3rd or 4th worst human award. She gets the bronze medal, worst human. Runner-up. She either gets the bronze or is a runner-up, I guess. I once got bronze in track and field because there was only 3 people racing. You see, that's like, that was earned because I was smart enough to be like, oh, if I do the race that has 3 people, I'm guaranteed to come home with the ribbon. See, that's a brain. That's a big brain move. Brain over bronze. Except not. If Finch ever... Is Finch even in her actual name, or did Magpie just dub her that because funny? No, Finch is her name. I am a bird. You are my witch girlfriend. You are a bird too. She gives Amanda a bird name. Finch Avery, like aviary, huh? She named Trixie Trixie because she's stealing her girl. This was not on purpose, the fact that I named the girls like Tammy, Amy, and Sammy. It's so funny. The Mimimis. The Mimis. I'm just built this way. Tammy, Amy, Sammy. And there's Anna, Deborah, Sandra. I have to figure out what the frick Margie's name is. Margie's not her birth name. Whoa. It must be written down somewhere in my notes. If it were up to me, Amanda's bird. Tawny Frogmouth. I love the Tawny Frogmouth. Or you can just call like a Pootu. 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 Whisperwills. Whippoorwill. 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 I love those guys. That is such a nostalgia sound. Nighthawks. What were me and Ursula talking about? Oh, we were saying that we were talking about an AU where they get to, you know, just be normal and stuff, and live together and be lesbians, and we were like, oh, they're such dog lesbians, but like Trixie would have like a tiny dog in a purse, and Amanda would have to take it to the vet in the little purse. And it'd be so funny. The end. I'm kind of surprised she doesn't have a purse dog now. I don't think there's dogs in Pinewood. We also had this discussion. Dogs are too pure to be trapped in this hellhole. I also think Chris would be afraid of dogs. If he ever met a dog, he would be terrified of that thing. But then we were like, oh my god, Dennis with a seeing eye dog would be amazing. He deserves it. He deserves a little pal. Or like a seizure dog or whatever, you know? A medical assistance dog. Get him a little guy. Imagine if Dennis had like a little dog instead of a cane, and that was what Magpie snapped in half instead. Opportunity. Oh, missed opportunity right there. Sorry, going into the red with this. Magpie would have definitely eaten his seeing eye dog. So true. I don't know if dogs do well in Pinewood. I feel like if any dog does well in Pinewood, you have to be like a husky, right? Because it's so cold. Huskies would just be chilling. They'd be like, "This is great. I love it here." I feel like Margie wouldn't want dogs in the house. They're messy or something. It would have to be an evil husky, maybe. I mean, not everyone in Pinewood is evil. We got Trixie. She's good. She's pure-hearted. Okay, a mean husky, which is just a regular husky. My husky is so sweet. She's the sweetest dog. She's She's dramatic, but not mean. She's a frickin' drama queen. Literally the Magpie, the drama from that girl. Magpie is so dramatic. I've encountered some diabolical huskies. Oh no. They're up to trouble. They're mischievous, I would say. The ones I've met. Smooching in this economy. Why are they so fast into a relationship? Why do gays have to be so sexualized? Meh, 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 meh. Never gonna forget that comment. What else is there even to do in Pinewood? Of course they're gonna kiss. Exactly. The only recreation in Pinewood is gay smooches. Her nose is... I don't know where her nose ends. What that nose do, girly? Could Dada make a dad joke? You think Dennis's dad could make a dad joke? Because this is a hotly contested subject in my house. We know that Dennis can. Because he will at some point. Spoilers. He makes a dad joke. I'm sorry for such a major spoiler. Amanda could make a dad joke. She's such a dad lesbian. She's the dad. She's Rizzo's real dad. What is he gonna find? The dead kid to make an inappropriate dad joke? Yes. 100%. It's gonna be that. It's not gonna be in any of the flashback scenes. It's gonna be great. Does he make more than one? I hope the dad joke is good. Peak comedy. It's a very good joke. I think he technically does too. I think he does too. $1.5 dad jokes, yeah. One's like a blind joke, but it's like a blind dad joke. Tasteful blind dad joke. Yes. It's a very tasteful joke. Is it? Because we get a flashback to like really recently because I forgot to add parts where they interact before then, as we all know. So yeah. So he gets to be an annoying dad. To his teenage daughter, who is a grump. The grump. Have a little fun. Ask her if she got a boyfriend. Make her flustered. Just dad things. It's like, no, dad, I'm not sneaking out to kiss boys. I am hunting monsters. Jeez. Freaking dads. I don't think any of this is all that spoilers. It's so far in the future, it doesn't matter. So I'm not sure if that counts as a dad joke. I guess I need y'all's verdict on that. So So he says, what did he say? I don't know if that's a dad joke. Sorry, you don't know what the joke is, so you guys can't weigh in at all. All right, I've returned from a wonderful dinner. Well, I'm glad it was a wonderful dinner. Congrats on the wonderful dinner. Actively heading outside to write. Very good. Very good. Welcome to the Right Club. Okay. So he asks her if she was out with a boyfriend. And she's like, ew. Go away. You're annoying. Dad. And then what does he say? He says that when he was her age, he'd go stargazing. And then he says that he didn't get much stargazing done, and she's like, ew. And he's like, it's 'cause I'm blind. And she's like, ugh. Is that a dad joke? Say it, but more dad-like. I'm not a dad, I can't achieve it. How could I say it more dad-like? What's a more dad-like way to say it? Because the dentist way to say it is to say it all just mumbly and grumpy, like. Where is it? Where are they? Where are these stargazing? Where is it? Where's some? Are you talking to Dylan? Same vibe, right? It's this vibe. I have an astronaut club meeting tomorrow night. Kind of got wrapped up in astronomy as a hobby while doing research. Would love to go further. If I had the tools and the weather. That's exciting. Say it like you think it's so funny. You literally can't hold your laughter when you see the joke. No one laughs and everyone looks annoyed. I feel like that's dad joke to the core. He's like not that kind of dad though, you know? He's not the laughs at his own joke hugely. He's not jokester dad. He just gets possessed by the dad joke. Dad joke possession. Do you think Chris can do a dad joke? Do you think Chris could be possessed? I mean, I guess he's not really a dad. He's like an uncle, right? It's not a very fun uncle, is he? I don't feel like Chris could do a dad joke. I think Chris is too sensitive. He's too socially unaware. I think he takes a dad joke too seriously if you tell him one, so I don't know if he's like capable. Chris is too weak for a dad joke. It's true. I don't think he could do it. I don't think Amanda could do it. Like, it's not like the haha. Like, it's the... There's like the dad, the gruff dad who makes a joke and you don't catch it kind of dad jokes. It's like the dad joke where like you say a joke and it just goes over your kid's head completely. I like those jokes. Not pure jokester. Like, the one you're just... I feel like, you're kind of... The dad joke, like, you're describing feels like a mom joke to me, I guess. I feel like dad jokes... I don't know if they've got... I don't know if it's like the hold... Can't hold back your laughter. And then it's not funny. I think it's just like the same joke. That's like one version. I think there's all sorts of versions. Peak mom joke to me is just like the most milquetoast joke that she finds so funny. Yeah, you know? My dad doesn't joke, so I don't have experience with mom joke. So I do have more experience with mom jokes, it's true. Yeah, that feels mom joke to me. My dad's dad joke was like you're like going through a minefield, like, cause it's like, okay, dad, I'm gonna go get a haircut today, and then he's like, which one? And I'm like, I fucking hate you. Your tone on mom jokes makes it sound so personal. She thinks it's so funny. Yeah. Yeah. My mom doesn't really mom joke. My mom doesn't really mom joke. My stepdad says she's really funny, but I think she's just autistic and like being genuine. I think like he's like sometimes she like acts like she doesn't get something. I'm like, I think she just genuinely she's something. She's just funny. My mom definitely mom jokes very Facebook. Yeah, okay. Yeah, my dad does the dad jokes. I think the dad jokes that I'm describing with like Dennis are like Ursula's dad. That's how he jokes. He does it very like very matter of fact. Where it's just like, oh yeah, you better go do that then. But is it like your refrigerator's running and he's like, oh yeah, you better go catch that. Like they say it in so like that kind of dad where they say it in so earnestness, but they're actually joking and you don't catch it until you're older, and then you're like, God fucking damn it, dad. Why is everything jokes with you? I'm known around my place for corny dad jokes. Yeah. Like I definitely have my dad's dad jokes embedded within my soul. Oh my god, my dad loved the transparent joke. I guess he kind of got like I guess he did think that was really funny. Okay, there's an aspect to my dad's dad jokeness which is difficult to say if it's dad jokes or not because he was a webcomic creator, so he had a gag strip. So like he was just a jokester guy. He was just a funny guy. Now I have it like now I have a book full of his dad nonsense. Those are dad jokes, those are dad gags. True. I'm entering unknown territory. Yeah, my dad's something. He was something else, man. Me writing my edgy comics. Him with his goddamn jokes. I've been thinking about like the topic of like comedy for like a video, and I don't know how to even explain it. I don't think I could do a good video on how to make jokes, but I think balancing jokes is an important thing. I think it's good to add levity to even like horror, you know? It adds a little it's a little shift in tone. You just got to know how to manage it and when it's okay to use it, cuz like comedy is kind of like a valve, right? You can release tension with it. And it kind of comes down to whether or not it's okay to release tension at that moment. Um, it's a topic with a lot of facets and different techniques. It would be hard to condense down to like a 15-30 minute video. Yeah. Yeah, it's not something I think about. I'm just like I don't want to say like I'm naturally funny. I think I was just, raised with a silly goober and just picked up a lot on comedic timing. Like I'm a funny person. I know this. But I don't think about it much. Like I don't know about writing like an actual like comedy strip or a gag a day or anything like that. I couldn't tell you. That sounds like torture to me, but I couldn't be so consistently funny all the time. But I hate, like, I hate a lot of things that are just, like, so humorless all the time. Just realized the reason I tossed my jacket in the laundry was because the cats took a dump all over the back. Oh, I'm sorry. My family is criminally unfunny, so I had to pick up the slack a little. I thought you were gonna say I had to pick it up on the streets. Valid. God. This woman has to be conservative, right? %1,000%. I mean, she is in... Well, I was gonna say she's in rural Canada, but actually, northern Ontario goes pretty, bl not blue, orange. Pretty orange, usually. I don't know back then, but now it tends to go orange. It's not to say my family is, like, joyless. The jokes just suck so bad. Facebook humor. Even my millennial sister. No, that's fair. Yeah. Yeah, it's like, I don't even think you need great, hilarious, gut punching jokes. I just think sometimes, I don't know, things take themselves too seriously. You know, we need a little gallows humor from time to time. Your last chat gets censored? I don't know. If it did, I didn't see it. YouTube is a fickle beast when it comes to that sort of thing. I saw someone get sent to the shadow room an hour ago. Did someone do that, or did they send themselves to the shadow realm? It was either Tuesday or they did that themselves, because I didn't do anything. I mean, some people do deserve to go to the shadow realm. Freaking weirdos. Oop. Oopsie. I'm not sending anyone to the shadow realm. Yeah, okay, I think they sent themselves there. I think they did that themselves. I think they retracted their message and then didn't talk again. I hope they're not just like shy and accidentally posted and now we're just like shining a light on them and they're like, "Oh god, I'm never going to come here again." Oh god. They said hi or something, and then the comment got deleted immediately. Yeah, no one did that. I think they... I think... I think they... I don't know, that's weird. It said, like, the user retracted it on my end. So... I don't know what happened. Sometimes I do that because I'm in the wrong account. I'm like, oh god, and I immediately delete. But... who knows? I was moving to say I realized it's all about my jacket now. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I think retracted means they took it back, so... they didn't want to say hi. It was just the really... the racism scene. Sandra's dead, guys. She's not coming back. Dang, Sandra. What a gay little hand, Debbie. I don't think that's her neck. I don't think. Oh. Alright. I'm gonna call it for tonight. My throat's dry. And I want to go back to writing, obviously. But it was nice seeing you. I will be back tomorrow. Yeah. See you then. And then, again, on... oh my god, it's already... wait, tomorrow's Tuesday, right? Never mind. I was like, oh, tomorrow's already Wednesday. No, it's not. All right. See ya.